DBSCG things.
What's up, Yuhp gang? It's your boy Texan, and welcome back to Yuhp DBSCG things. And today we're going over another very exciting battle, guys. It's going to be round 1 of our local this week. This is Yellow Trunks versus Broly Hiru. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say that if you guys want any custom mats and or sleeves, absolutely check out Promats, guys. This is the best place to go get your custom card needs. Links in the description below for you guys to go check them out. And also, before we dive in, I do want to say that I am trying to grow my Discord community as much as possible right now. So if you guys are in search for a community where you can come search for webcam battles, untapped battles, ask some card questions, maybe discuss a deck that you're building, this is definitely the place for you. So I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to go check it out. So with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this battle or my content in general, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, let's spin it around and dive in. And here we are with round 1, guys. We have Broly on the right side versus Trunks on the left side. Broly starting off this game for us. He charged in energy, and then he's starting his turn by activating main on his leader to go grab himself a 1-cost Frieza clan. Or Frieza army, I believe, Here he's going to pay 1 energy to activate the effect on the blue-green Tapion. This allows him to play this sealed music box from the deck. I believe this card is a top 7 search for a 2-cost Minosha. Or a Unison. So we will see what he decides to go ahead and grab here. Looks like we're going 2-cost Minosha. From there he passes turn over to Trunks. Trunks charging. Swinging with his leader. Drawing a card. Broly taking that damage, going down to 7. We're going to see the 1 energy investment to go ahead and pay 1 for the Vegeta. He's going to use that auto, of course, to go ahead and play the Trunks. Now, of course, Trunks is set up with 2 barrier 1-drops. One, of course, is going to awaken his leader next turn, and then the other, of course, is going to serve as the bottom part card to his evolve. So, using Bulma here, top 7 searching, it looks like he's going to go ahead and grab the 1-cost Vegeta. As much deck thinning is the best thing he could do here. Looks like we're going to go into Broly's turn 2, charging himself the 1-cost Broly. Paying 1 to go ahead and activate main on the sealed music box that's removed the field from the battle area to play the 2-cost Minosha. Swinging the 15k Minosha. Looks like we're going to see the 1 energy investment for the Unison. We're going to see the disc, I believe it's a +1 or +2. It allows you to KO one of your Phantom Demons or Phantom Heroes or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what the special traits are on these cards. I don't play the chain exactly, but I do know it's relatively aggressive. So of course, the Unison, the auto on the 2-cost after popping it with the Unison will allow him to either draw a card or play the next step up in the chain. Of course, he played it and then swang with it. So going into Trunks' turn 2 here, we're going to see the charge, and then of course we're going to see the leader awaken, absorb the 1-drop Vegeta, and then draw 1, go down to 6, and then flip. We're going to see the activation of a bo1 once again. Looks like this time he will hit his 3-cost Trunks. Very solid play. A deck thinning is definitely deck winning. Let's see what he does here. Pays 1, of course. We're going to see the, or not. Looks like this is going to be a Unison play. He actually plays the Mai in this deck. So that is an interesting choice of his. Looks like here we're going to see the 1 energy for the Trunks. We're going to see the draw 2, draw off the Trunks, draw off the leader. We're going to see the, I believe the plus on the Unison is a draw 1 bottom deck 1, or maybe he already did that. I apologize if I missed it. We're going to see a leader swinging into what I believe is the Unison. Looks like he's deciding on if it's worthy enough to swing into the 3-cost or not. Of course, if these guys are KO'd or removed by the battle area by a skill, they do just go up in the next chain. So it looks like off that auto, he's going to play the Bulma, draw himself a card that way. And then looks like he's just going to go and look. He did direct that attack into the leader, and then Broly took that and then passed the turn back over to Broly. So going into turn 3 for Broly here, we have the 3-cost Broly, the Hiru on field, which I believe is just like the bottom half of his legs. He's got some Hiru legs on field, swinging with his leader, swinging with the Hiru. I believe it's a 15k. He's not quite at 4 life yet, so kind of just hanging out here. If he would have had his one cost Broly, he definitely could have woken on this turn. It looks like he's trying to play it as slow as possible. He's versing a control deck, so he can take advantage of seeing later turns and getting as much investment as he can. We're going to see 2 energy investment for the Minosha. This, of course, will get rested by the 2-cost Trunks, and then, of course, we're going to see the plus ability on the Unison to kill his Phantom Demon or his hero card. And of course, targeting the 3-cost, that will go into the 4-cost, the fully built Hiru. This 4-cost is actually pretty nifty. Once you get to the 4-cost in this deck, it's pretty much game over. Because as long as you get a 9-cost Hiru into the drop area, you essentially just can fly up the chain very, very quickly with the reoccurring Nightmare blue-green. You get that 4-drop out, and then you just pay 1 like green. Pop the 4-drop from the with the 9-cost effects from the drop area, and it just goes crazy that way. It plays a 6-drop again, plays the 9-drop. It's very effective. Very effective deck in general. Definitely something the locals was not expecting. We're gonna see the leader swing starting off his turn. Of course, leader swing playing the Vegeta. Looks like he's losing at 15k. Broly just takes that. Snap takes that. He's trying to get to 4 so he don't awaken. We're going to see the 1 energy investment to go over the Vegeta that was just played off the leader auto. We're going to see draw 2. And this guy, of course, can KO ignoring barrier when he attacks, but we'll see what he decides to KO here because both of these cards can go up the chain. So if he KOs the Minosha, of course, that will just go to the 3-drop. If he KOs the 4-drop, of course, that will just go to the 6-drop. And the 6-drop is a pretty powerful card, honestly. It's like has a really good activate battle skill where you like pop like a battle card or 2, and then they discard 2. It's like a 25k critical beat stick. It's really good. So it looks like he does choose the 2-cost Minosha. It looks like he just wants to deal with some Hiru legs. So of course the 3-cost 15k comes into play. Not much else he can do here. He wants to leave his blockers up and active. It looks like he's going to try to play as defensive as possible, as yellow normally tends to do. Going into Broly Hirudegarn's turn 4 here, we are set up for an awakening. So we're going to see exactly what it decides to do here. We're looking at the 20k 4-cost Hirudegarn attacking here. Of course, no on-attack autos, no on-player autos really, but he does have, of course, the on-removal auto where he can just go into the 6-drop. So it looks like he's swinging with it. He does get negated by homicidal clones. Of course, that plays the token blocker. And then we're going to see him swing with the Hirudegarn legs, the 15k. It looks like we're going to see Mecha Frieza come down. This card's going to go ahead and say, "Hey fam, you're going to have to start arresting stuff if you want to keep attacking because I'm tired of dealing with all that heat." Of course, this is going to be pretty taxing on Hirudegarn here, considering he does now have 3 blockers in field to go ahead and stop some attacks if he does decide to rest things. We're going to see the plus on the Unison there. That's going to pop the 3-drop, play the 4-drop. The 4-drop will come into play, and then, of course, the Trunks in play will rest that since that is his first battle card being played. He is at 4 life, so, of course, we can see the awakening here. It looks like he's swaying Unison, and, of course, that guy got blocked. It looks like we're going to see the total of a 3... That should be 3 energy. Yep, because he's on turn 4, so yep, 3 energies there. Plussing 1, he can either choose to make his opponent discard 1, or he can snag 1. I believe King Vegeta, this is the King Vegeta Unison, guys, I do apologize. He has a +1 activate main on it where he can snatch 1 card out of your opponent's hand, or you get to choose one of the battle cards ignoring barrier and KO it, so that's a pretty powerful Unison there. And then it has a -X ability where you can minus as many markers off it as you want, and then you can remove or KO as many battle cards on your opponent's side of the field. That adds up to the amount of markers you remove. So he does awaken, of course, untap 1, draw 1, and then we're going to see the activate main on the leader. This is going to allow him to choose one of his battle cards, KO it, and then he gets to choose one of his opponent's battle cards and KO it. And then since he removed one of his cards with the skill, of course he does get to use the auto. 4-drop goes into the 6-drop here. 6-drop, like I said, it's a pretty powerful card. So it looks like after that onslaught, he left that card inactive. Of course, like I did mention earlier, this 6-drop does have an activate battle skill where it can KO itself and like KO I think it's, I believe, correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong here. I believe it's KO 2 battle cards and then force your opponent to discard. That's of course pretty powerful. And then I believe he replays the 4-drop. Because I do believe the 6 is the max until you use the 9-drops effect. Or no, maybe he does play the 9-drop. I apologize. Anyways, Trunks-geta is doing Trunks-geta things. Swing with the leader. Looks like he did not get negated. And then, of course, the leader auto is going to play Vegeta from the drop. And then Vegeta is going to go through the deck and play Trunks in active. This card is skill negated for the turn as well, though. So, we'll see what he decides to do here. Looks like we're going to see Android 18 Super Combo to get out of that attack, forcing Trunks to bottom deck 1 card from his hand. We're going to see the Mecha Frieza swinging into the leader here. Just 15, and it looks like we're going to see Cell Kamehameha. Alright, it looks like Broly Hirudegarn is debating on what to do here. Nope, it looks like he decides to use the Activate Battle on the 6-drop instead. You just have a lot of barrier going on. So, of course, he does the Activate Battle on the 6-drop. He pops itself. He KOs one of his opponent's battle cards, and then he gets to choose 2 cards on his opponent's hand and discard them. Very powerful effect there, getting a Final Flash, and I do not believe I did not see what the other card that he snatched was, but if he got a Final Flash, he already made out pretty well. So we see the 1 energy investment for Trunks, evolve, draw 2. 1 energy investment for Vegeta, evolve, draw 1. Looks like no more attacks there. He was under dormant. I believe he was under dormant. We seen Broly dormant on the first attack last turn and then pitch a homicidal with it. So yeah. So we will see. This is Broly Hirudegarn's turn 5 here. Looks like we can start with plussing 1 on the unison, going up to 5 total markers. He can KO something ignoring barrier. Looks like he's going to choose Trunks. Swinging 20k with the Hirudegarn. This guy is a massive single strike. And then, like I said, of course, these guys just go up the chain. So after he swings his 20k, he's going to activate his leader's main, pop the 4-drop, and then just go into the 6-drop from the deck. Oh, I apologize. It looks like he decided to use the EX Evolve skill instead of... That's actually very interesting. Interesting choice for this player. Not normally how he'd play it, but I do like that. I like to see him finding new ways and learning how to play around things like these Trunks, these 3-drop Trunkses. So it looks like we are still set up to swing with leader, so he's probably just trying to ditch as many cards from hand as possible here. Let's see what he does here. It looks like he's down to like 3 cards. We're going to see 1 energy from Mecha Frieza. Looks like he is negating. Okay, so he played it and swing with it, I believe, and then got negated by Mecha Frieza. For some reason, that interaction was a little confusing, and I honestly thought that the Trunks rested it. Swing with the leader. Get the auto, draw up to 6. What a solid effect. This is the anti-hand destruction deck. Looks like we're going to go ahead and use the Activate Battle. 6-drop is going to go play the 4-drop. Counterplay will come out. 4-drop will come in rest. And then, of course, it looks like he did not use the effect to snatch 2. I thought that's what would happen there, but I apologize. Swing with something. Oh, that was during the leader swing. Okay, that was during the Activate Battle step, but the leader swing, I apologize. I got very confused there. So he took that damage from the leader, and then we're going to see the evolve for the evolve skill for the 6-drop to go over this 4-drop. Of course, this is a very solid choice because he can use the Activate Battle on either his turn or his opponent's turn. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Looks like he's plussing the unison. He's going to target the 6-drop. Or I believe that was a minus. That was the minus on the unison. Targeting the 6-drop. Locking it in rest mode. That card cannot switch to active next turn. Very powerful effect. Or I apologize. He did the +1. Because he just discarded and draw. So that is my bad. The way he pointed at the 6-drop made me think that he was using the minus effect off the Mai. With that being said, we will see what Trunks-geta decides to do with his turn here. He wants to check out the drop area. See what kind of things he can expect from Broly. Paying 2. Playing the Trunks and Vegeta 8-drop. No counters. Not that green has very many good ones to deal with this card. I imagine we see a negate here. We probably don't want to let that 8-drops get into the battle step. Looks like he does not say negates. Okay, so we'll see Trunks-geta going a little hard. It looks like he's using his Secret Rare. Secret Rare of choice this week seems to be Heroine's Lineage. This, of course, is going to snatch a 7-cost battle card or less. So, of course, he just targets the only battle card in his opponent's battle area, which is his 6-drop Hiru. So I guess he used the effect of the 6-drop, and that 6-drop just, it's either choose to play and restart your chain, or make your opponent discard when it's removed from the field. So there he went ahead and just chose the 2 cards from his opponent's hand and discarded them. The fact that you choose with that skill is actually very effective. So we're going to see the 1 energy investment for the Earth Kamehameha to try to survive that hit. We're going to double Earth Kamehameha. It looks like he didn't activate battle though. So he's just a 35 crit and not the triple strike. And that was not something I was expecting. Swinging with the leader here. We're going to see the 2 energy investment to negate the attack and then play his TP blocker. Swinging with the leader, getting the auto to play a Vegeta from the drop area. He's going to use the auto on the Vegeta to draw a card. Trying to get as many cards in hand as possible since the hand destruction from Broly Hiru is definitely catching up a little bit. We'll see what he decides to do here, but he is going to face down a blocker, so if he does decide to try to play anything at all, or maybe an overarm or something, he does have to deal with the blocker first. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Pay 1, activate Vegeta. This is going to be a draw 2. Plus on Mai. This is going to be a discard and then draw 1. Or maybe he chose not to discard. We're going to swing with a 3-drop Vegeta. That guy just gets blocked. So we pass in turn there. Going into turn 6 for Broly Hiru. He already has a low hand after dealing with Trunks' turn, so he can get the full benefit of his leader and draw up to 6. Plussing 1 on the unison here. He's going to randomly snatch a card from his opponent's hand. Trunks-geta's hand is getting extremely low here. Looks like he has like 3 to 4 cards. It looks like he's going to block this 19k unison attack. Paying 3 for the Broly unison here. Looks like he's going to pay 1, discard the Zarbon from his hand. This is going to make him knock a marker off his opponent's unison. His opponent chooses a battle card and a card in hand and places them in the drop area. So very, very powerful effect for that Broly Broly unison, Dark Broly unison. And being a +2 20k double strike is a very, very strong card. We're going to see Time Magic on the leader swing. Leader swing auto goes off, and of course he gets to draw 6 cards to hand since he had 0 there. Very powerful turn here, and it looks like Broly gets it, guys. GG's.